Good morning, class. I am teacher Anthel, your English teacher for today. Let me start our lesson by saying a quote. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all, by Aristotle. For our today's lesson, we're going to learn about the subject and a verb agreement. But before that, let's check what we know about the topic by answering the following. Are you ready? Okay, great. Click the correct verb in the box that should be used to complete the sentence. Mandy blank his puppy every day. Walk or walks? Yes, James? Walks? Well done. Next one. The cows blank to the barn at feeding time. Is it run or runs? Yes, Anna? Runs? Let's check. Oh no. Try again. The correct answer is run. Okay. Next one. My cousin's mother often blank with them. Anyone? Yes, Tony. Plays? Very good. Okay. Next one. It blank a special person to be a nurse. Take or takes? Yes, Marvin? Takes? Very good. Okay. Boost your knowledge. To increase your understanding about the subject and the verb agreement, let's start by defining the following words. A sentence has a subject and a predicate. Subject, it's noun or a pronoun. It's part of a sentence that contains the person or doing the action. Predicate is a part of a sentence or a clause that tells the subject is doing or what the subject is. The noun is a word that names something such as a person, a place, a thing, or idea. For example, Anna, New Year, school, rabbit. While the verbs, they are the words that shows an action or state of being. For example, sing, dance, play, run, study, right? Okay, now let's look on these sentences. Anna runs in the playground. What do you think is the subject and what do you think is the verb? Anna is the subject, while runs is the verb. The next one. My sister likes chocolate. Sister is the subject, then likes is the verb. We can make a sentence with just adding a noun or a verb, or a pronoun or a verb. Let's take a look at this example. Peter. Peter is a noun. Paints is a verb. He, she, and it, they are pronoun. Runs is a verb. Birds is a noun, while fly is a verb. I, we, you, and they are pronouns. Speak is a verb. The noun or a pronoun subject and the verb in the predicate must always agree with one another. This is what we call the subject and verb agreement. Subjects and verbs must always agree with one another in number, singular or in plural form. Thus, if a subject is in singular, you always remember its verb must be in singular form. While if the subject is in plural, its verbs must also be in plural form. Don't be confused, okay? Next one. In present tenses, nouns and verbs form plurals in opposite way. Nouns, they add an S to the plural form. But in verbs, they remove an S from the singular form. Take a look at this example. The dog chases the cat. Dog here is a singular noun. Chases here is a singular verb. But if you notice, they put an S. The dogs chase the cat. Dogs is a plural noun. Chase here is a plural verb. But if you notice, they remove the S. Okay? Let's study the following subject agreement chart. If the subject is in singular pronoun, like she, he, it takes the verb's form in the predicate. Alright, so subject noun, Peter and hero. It takes the verb S form, runs. Hero leads. Pronouns like he, she, and it, they take the verb S form, swims. Plural nouns, Peter and Anna, heroes, they take the base or simple form of a verb, run and march. Pronoun, I, you, they, and we, they take base simple form of a verb, work or honor. Alright? Okay. So other forms include the following form. Like we have the be form. Am is a present singular. Are is a present plural. Was is a past singular. Where is a past plural. The other one is have form. Has is a present singular. Have is a present plural. Do form. Does is a present singular. Do is a present plural. To fully understand the use of a subject and verb agreement, let's study the following rules and try to find which is the subject and the verb on each given sentences. Are you ready? Okay, great. The first one, indefinite pronoun. Like somebody, everybody, everything, everyone, anybody, and nothing. They always take the singular verb. For example, everybody comes early on Mondays. Where do you think is the subject and the verb? The subject is everybody, and the verb is comes. Everybody is singular subject, so it takes the verb S form of the verb. Okay? Next one, number 2. The subject pronouns I, you, we, and they take plural verbs. For example, I read books by Mark Twain. I here is the subject. Read is the verb. I is a plural subject. Read is a plural verb. The subject pronouns like he, she, it, they take singular verbs. Example, he likes to gather leaves in the garden. He is the subject and it takes the verb S form, likes. Okay? Number 3. Mass or non-count nouns, they always take singular verbs. For example, butter comes from dairy animals. Butter is the subject, comes is the verb. Number 4. Collective nouns can take either a singular or a plural verb, but it always depends on its meaning. If the collective nouns refers to one entity, it takes a singular verb. For example, the team has won all its games. Here, team is the subject, Has won is the verb. So team consider as one unit, therefore it is singular. However, if the collective nouns refers to more than one entity, it takes a plural verb. Example, the team play in different tournaments. Some nouns end with s, but they have singular meanings. Okay? So nouns such as the following take the singular verbs. For example, civics, economics, mathematics, moms, news, the United States. For example, mathematics excites those who are fond of numbers. Mathematics is considered a singular, therefore, it takes the singular verbs form excites. Okay? The next one. Some nouns always end with s. They are plural nouns. Use a plural verb with them. Such words are acoustics, ashes, athletics, scissors, clothes, fireworks, gymnastics. For example, the clothes look new. Clothes here is a subject, look is a verb. So clothes is the subject and it takes the base of the verb, which is look. Alright? Number 7, compound subjects. Compound subjects joined by N. These subjects take a plural verb. For example, planets and meteors revolve around the sun. Planets is a subject and meteor is also a subject and they join by N. So the verb will be revolve. Okay? Okay, number 8. Compound subjects. Joined by or nor, they take the verb that agrees with the last subject. For example, either the teacher or students are attending the ceremony. What is the subject? Students. Are is a verb. The subjects are joined by or, so we will consider the subject nearest to the verb, which is students. Student is a plural, therefore, our verb is a plural form. Alright? Okay, next one. Neither Peter nor Anna is living. What is the subject? Anna. And your verb is? Is. The subjects are joined by nor, so we will consider again the subject nearest to the verb, which is Anna. Anna is singular, therefore your verb is in singular form. Okay? Next one. There and here. There and here are never subjects. In sentence that begins with these words, the subject usually found later on its sentence. For example, there were 5 books on the shelf. The subject is the books and the verb is where. Look, where agrees with the subject books. Okay? Number 8, doesn't is a contraction of does not, and it should be used only with a singular subject. Don't is a contraction of do not and should be used only with a plural subject. Alright? For example, he does not like it. They do not like it. Number 9, the number of the subject, singular or plural, is not changed by words or a phrase that come in between the subject and the verb. For example, one of the boxes is open. What is the subject? Subject is the one. And the verb is. Here, the subject one and the verb is are both singular. The praise of the boxes must not be considered in choosing what form of verb are you going to use. So, class, don't be confused, okay? Okay, so let's check what we know. There are 5 sentences here. We're going to find what is the subject so we can choose what is the correct form of verb. Okay, are you ready? Let's do a recap. Singular subject takes the singular verb. Plural subject takes the plural verb. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's proceed. The principal and the coach visit or visits our classroom every month. Anyone? Yeah, Anna? What is the verb? Okay, subject. Principal. Very good. Coach is also a subject. Verb should be visit. Well done. As you see, principal here and coach here, joined by N. So your subject should be in plural form, visit. Okay? Next one, number 2. Someone look happy today. Yes, Tom. What is the subject? Someone. Okay. What is the verb? Looks. Very good. Okay. As you see here, someone is singular, so it takes the verb S form, looks. Alright? Okay, number 3. Either Peter or Anna is or the new class president. Anyone? Yeah? Tina? Okay. What is the subject? Peter. Alright. Anna. Okay. So what is the verb? Is. Alright. Well done. So, as you notice, 2 subjects here, Anna and Peter. But your verb is. Why? Because of or. Remember what we have learned? Choose the nearest subject to the verb, which is Anna. Is singular, so your verb should be in singular. Okay? Number 4, one of the dogs growls or growl at night. Anyone? Yeah, Marvin? What is the subject? 1. Growls is the verb. Very good. Okay. So, as you see here, 1 is your subject, not the dog, okay? Because this one is a phrase, okay? So, it doesn't affect what is your verb, alright? Your verb is 1. So, it's plural. So, you're going to use grows, okay? Because it's singular subject, alright? Number 5. The children learn or learns how to dance. Anyone? Okay, Anna? What is your subject? Children. And learn is your verb. Alright, because children is plural form, so your verb should be in plural form. Well done, everybody. Okay, so before we end this class, I want you to remember that why is subject and verb agreement is important to learn. Okay, it is important to use subject-verb agreement because without the use of it, the reader of your sentence will be confused. To clear in the sentence, who did the action and what they did, and also, it is always a good idea to practice your grammar. Alright? Okay, class, that's all for today. I hope you've learned something from me today. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Keep safe. Bye.